Hello and welcome to Big Dash Knows. Big Dash knows what? The New York Giants beat the Philadelphia Eagles 34-17. The New York Giants won by 17. The New York Giants gave the Philadelphia Eagles a goose egg in the second half. What are we talking about? We're talking about the Big Blue Nation. Who else do you know does a live and then another video after that? That's what I do. Why? Because I'm excited. It is officially Victory Friday already. By the time you see this video, maybe it's Friday morning, maybe it's 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, whatever your time is, but we're going to celebrate. Shout out to the New York Giants. Shout out to Jackson Dart for stepping up. Shout out to Jackson Dart for being the force multiplier. We were so worried about who the wide receivers were going to be. We were so worried about who the weapons were going to be. I was in the spaces earlier today trying to figure out what the Giants' game plan would be against these Philadelphia Eagles. I was thinking about today Saquon Barkley with his brand new documentary and all the promotion they were going to have tonight. I was thinking about today the New York Giants playing in prime time and the whole woe is me attitude that I've been having when the New York Giants play in prime time. But guess what? Guess what? On this Thursday night, in front of the football world, in front of everybody, the whole league, the only game tonight, the showcase at MetLife, at Giants Stadium. Let me correct myself. The New York Giants did what? The New York Giants beat one of the best teams in the NFC. The New York Giants beat the Philadelphia Eagles, and it wasn't fluky. It wasn't a fluky game either. This is not a fluky. We flat out dominated. What do the people always say? Belt to ass is what they say. Belt to ass is what they say, and that's what the New York Giants did for 60 minutes. Belt to ass. It feels so good. Some people saying, hey, this is the Giants Super Bowl. I don't care what you think it is. It's been so long since we beat the Philadelphia Eagles in a game that counted, in a game that mattered, in a game where the Philadelphia Eagles really needed it. It's been so long since we were able to take advantage of this opportunity, and guess what? We did it. We absolutely did it. Shout out to the New York Giants. Let's start passing out game balls to people. First off, first game ball goes to Jackson Dart. Why? Because whenever Jackson Dart has the ball, the New York Giants have a chance. Shout out to Jackson Dart. That first series, it didn't look so good. Then on third down, what did Jackson Dart do? He found little Jordan Humphrey. The first time little Jordan Humphrey got a chance to suit up for the New York Giants in the regular season game, what did he do? He took advantage of his opportunities. He took advantage of his opportunities, and also he kept the momentum going in that first drive. If little Jordan Humphrey doesn't get that catch, I don't know what happens to the momentum. And then for Jackson Dart's touchdown run, he hit Zach Bond, all pro Zach Bond, if I'm not mistaken. Definitely Pro Bowl Zach Bond, whatever he was last year. He hit him with a dead leg. Whoop, whoop. He didn't know what to do. Spun him around, sat him down. Touchdown for Jackson Dart. Well, who else we going to talk about today? Cam Scatterbull had one of those days when everybody else had the spotlight on Saquon Barkley. No, there was another running back in New York. His name was Cam Scatterbull. 3 touchdown performance, just shy of 100 yards. They tried to get it to him. They tried to get him those extra 2 yards to hit 100 yards, but guess what? It didn't matter. 3 touchdowns, and guess what? Nobody has them on their fantasy league. People are going to pick up Cam Scatterbull on their fantasy leagues this week. Trust me. Trust me, maybe not this week, next week. But all I'm saying is, it feels good. Giant fans, it feels good to be a winning team or to beat a team in a division. It feels good to beat the best team in the division. What I take from this win is this. If we can do this, again, this is not a fluky game. This is flat out domination. Offense, defense, and special teams. That's what this was. This is not a fluky game. I remember Saquon Barkley's first 2 runs in his game. and having success on the ground. What happened though? The New York Giants defense, the players said, not today, not tonight, not at our house. I need this team to start stacking W's, because if you can beat the Philadelphia Eagles, that means you can beat every team in the league. Dash, you're getting ahead of yourself. Dash, what are you talking about? It was just, no, I saw how that game looked. I saw how that game looked. I saw how that game was played. And for me, it's like, no. This game felt too good. The win felt so good. The points that we put up felt so 34 points against the Philadelphia Eagles. And I don't want to hear any excuses about guys being out. Oh, we lost Landon Dickerson. Oh, we lost Quinyon Mitchell. Do you see who the wide receivers were for the New York Giants? I don't want to hear any of that. Because guess what? You knew guys weren't playing. Quinyon Mitchell is Quinyon Mitchell, but you knew guys were not going to be playing. So I don't want to hear any excuses about guys got hurt and guys didn't play. You didn't play us at full strength. You didn't play us at full strength. Last time I checked, the best receiver, one of the top 5 receivers in the league, is hurt for the New York Giants, and he wasn't playing. Last time I checked, the wide receiver 2 for the New York Giants was not playing. Our starting wide receivers were Wan'Dale Robinson, Jalen Hyatt, Bo Collins, and Little Jordan Humphrey. In most cases, a lot of these guys don't make other teams. But when you got that force multiplier, when you got that franchise quarterback, and yes, I've been waiting to say it. I've been holding my breath for a while. We're only 3 starts in for Dart. The man looks like he has it. Sometimes when you see it, you understand what you're looking at, and you have to call it what it is. And Jackson Dart is that guy. Brian Dable was 100% right. He said that's our effing guy, is what Brian Dable said. And guess what? He's proven Brian Dable correct. So now we got this mini bye week. Next stop is Denver, going to play the Broncos. Confidence for the New York Giants is at an all-time high, as it should be. And again, this game was not fluky. And we need to make sure that this game is not fluky, because we saw what happened last time we beat the Chargers, turned around and played the Saints, and things didn't go as planned. And because we went through that, I think we'll be even better for it when we go to play the Denver Broncos, another tough team with good coaching and a good defense and a quarterback that's also ascending. But I'm not worried about a thing right now. Giants fans, enjoy this win. Happy Victory Friday to everybody when you walk in the office this morning. Depending on when you're watching it, if you already stopped by the coffee machine or the water cooler where the people are talking about the game, you can walk in there with your head held high, chest poked out, and saying, let's go Giants. Let's go Giants. It feels good, man. Pause, but it feels good to get this win. I'm going to sleep very well. Shout out to the defense. Shout out to Cordell Flott before I get out here. Shout out to Cordell Flott. You deserve it. The first time the New York Giants said we're not going to play musical chairs, we're not going to play around with this rotation for CB2, we're not going to throw Tay Banks and Cordell Flott and Tay Banks and Cordell Flott in there. Cordell Flott deserved this. Shout out to Jalen Hyatt. Jalen Hyatt finally got involved. One thing I will say, though, as much as I love that interception by Cordell Flott, as much as I love that interception and what it meant for the team and how it helped, boost us into that second half, if Jalen Hyatt would have caught that touchdown, man. He ended up getting the PI, so we ended up getting on the 1 yard line and scoring a touchdown anyway. But if Jalen Hyatt would have got that touchdown, a one-handed grab on the left-hand corner of the end zone, if he would have got that grab, boy, I would have brought that hat back off the shelf. I would have picked up that Jalen Hyatt flag again because I dropped it a couple weeks ago. I wanted that bad for Jalen Hyatt. But guess what? He did perform today. He did get a handful of catches. So shout out to Jalen Hyatt. In a time where the team needed the guys to step up, guys stepped up. And I can't wait to see what they do moving forward with this roster, with some of the guys that were on the practice squad. Do they get pulled up Do they get signed like little Jordan Humphries? I think he makes the 53. I think you have to play him over guys like Bo Collins and stuff like that. But that's something we can think about moving into next week. We got a mini bye week. We can enjoy this win for the next 5 days before we really have to start thinking about the Denver Broncos. So make sure, Giants fans, you do that. Just like you need to make sure you hit this like button on this video. But with that being said, I want to thank everybody for vibing with me. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And from one Giants fan to another, this is Big Dash Knows Big Blue Nation. We're not going undefeated. I'm sorry, we're not going winless in the division. Why? Because we beat the best team in the division, which makes us what? To beat a man, you got to beat the man. And the New York Giants beat the man tonight. Let's go, Giants.